We're finally back.
We're back, as you can see. All these beautiful jerseys are around. We're excited about the Champions League. It's back. It is upon us. And amazing games. The first day, Borussia Dortmund versus PSG.
Oof.
Borussia Dortmund was home. They hosted PSG. The end result was 2-1 for anybody who didn't watch the game, and for anybody who did watch the game, just to recap.
For anybody that pretty much lives under a rock.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if you're not watching the UEFA, I don't know what you're watching, but I thought it was a
first
great
of all,
game.
Not everybody has the privilege.
Oh,
All right?
okay.
Some people have to work.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can still check out scores and stuff like that.
After.
That's what I mean. That's
Oh,
what I mean.
yeah.
I don't mean like actually
My
sitting
boy
there
got
watching
upset.
the game.
Nah, I'm
He
just
got
saying,
No, I
correct
get it. I
Don't
get
have
it.
what?
People
You don't
gotta
have
work.
TiVo?
I can't watch it.
You don't record?
Yeah, I
you can't
can't.
record it?
No, I
No?
can't.
Nah, man. So I don't know about you guys. My first takeaway from this is, Borussia is looking good.
They're looking really good.
They look good. They came out hard. They came out pressing PSG. And for me personally, just the fact that PSG has been doing like decently well in the previous Champions League, to see them kind of not look that great was kind of shocking.
It was shocking considering Neymar was
Yeah, he was
starting.
there.
It's actually the first time that he actually starts for the quarter. I mean for the round of last 16, right?
Yeah.
And you had him, you had Mbappe, you had all these guys.
I mean, yeah, those two that you
Verratti.
mentioned, those are probably arguably two of the top players in the world.
In the world, yeah, 100%.
And the fact that
top
I mean,
five
that
for
they
sure.
lost. Obviously, they have the
But-
away goal, so that's kind of a good look for
But
them.
that's what I was gonna say. Careful with that, because 2-1 score away is not that bad.
It's
It's
not,
not
that
bad at all. Listen,
Let's not. Because if it was 2-1 for Dortmund at PSG,
Right.
then I would have been like, oh yeah, you know
it's
what?
probably over.
2-1. That one goal can
You
mean
know,
a lot.
Well,
It
that
can
one
mean
goal
a lot.
counts almost
But
as two.
takes-
I mean, my conclusion to this game was the fact that, like, from watching it and just PSG looked trash apart from the goal they had.
Right.
That was it. Like, apart from that, they look real bad.
So
Dortmund-
hold on. The
Dortmund
question
was
is-
pressing them. Dortmund was attacking them.
So that's
PSG
the
had
thing.
no answer.
Right.
And that's my thing.
It's tough.
And it could be argued that
PSG
obviously
had chances. There was a free kick that Neymar hit.
Yeah, I saw that.
So they
But
had chances.
I got it
That
right
could've
here.
That could have.
I got it right here. Shots, 12. Dortmund, 12 shots, 3 on target. PSG had 10 shots, 3 on target. So, I mean, they had their opportunities.
No,
And I actually watched the game, and they did have a
But
couple
I got
clear
it.
chances.
But you got to say that one goal that PSG scored was a defensive mistake. Huge defensive mistake.
The second one?
The one goal that PSG scored. It was a huge defensive mistake.
Oh,
My
that
boy
one? Yeah.
really went on
On
a
Dortmund.
slide tackle. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went on a slide tackle. I mean,
Yeah,
Mbappe did.
But
did
nah,
his thing.
Mbappe's quick, man.
No,
that
but
dude was
that,
quick.
like, you can't, a mistake like that. That was a horrible mistake.
That was a bad mistake.
That's what I
Like,
was
it
saying.
wasn't
I was
even, like-
saying that was a good run by Mbappe, but that was also just a
It was just a terrible
defensive
mistake because
play.
it had nothing to do with the run, though. It had nothing to do with it. It was just my
He-
boy did
Yeah.
a slide tackle
He
that it
if
was.
he had stood his ground, he probably would have a
He
better
would have.
chance.
Would've done better.
He would have.
But then that again argues the fact that they did bad. That their only goal came from a mistake, and they didn't like. To me, yeah, I mean the stats say they created 10 shots, 3 on target, but like looking at the game, they didn't look threatening to me.
Right.
They looked like a regular team. They looked bad. Dortmund, yeah, they might have had more shots and the same amount on target, but their production looked better. I think Dortmund is a little iffy when they get to the attacking third, but getting there seemed almost flawless for them.
Yeah.
They got there easily.
But we can also say, so with that being said about PSG's goal, Dortmund's first goal also was lucky.
Yeah,
Fair to say
it was
lucky.
hard
Yeah,
work.
it was.
It was no, I give it to him. Like, it was, forward score. But they're at the right place at the right time, but he got lucky. He
did
got
get
lucky
lucky.
that it hit the defender, like deflected, and he was just smarter and quicker about it.
Yeah.
But he did get lucky that. So I guess it should have ended, 1-0 for Dortmund.
And
You
you're,
think
But it
1-0
ended
would have
2-1,
been-
But it ended 2-1.
1-0 would have reflected more on
it
what
would have
you actually
reflected,
thought
yeah,
of
if
the
we're
game.
talking about, because he got lucky, they got lucky.
yeah.
No, that's what,
Yeah, I thought
because that is luck.
I
Like,
think the
let's not
2-1.
say-
I think the 2-1.
No, the
was
2-1
fair score.
is a fair score. That second goal was just
Nah, that was filthy.
amazing,
That was
but-
filthy.
What a shot!
That was
Yeah.
filthy.
Just what a shot!
I don't know,
Bro,
man. Look
when
again
he's
to
an
me.
amazing player.
To
and
me,
we're gonna
I
get
see
into that,
Dortmund
but
taking it.
You see Dortmund
yeah,
taking it?
I see Dortmund taking it.
You said that before when we
I
did
did
the
say that
predictions,
before. Yeah, I did say that before.
yeah.
and you did say that Dortmund was going to win the first leg too. Now let me ask you this: do you think they're gonna win the second leg?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They taking it.
So
Yeah,
Dortmund's gonna win the second leg. Well,
They
they can
win-
take it like this.
they winning every. Now let me stop. They
Oh.
gonna take it though. They gonna take it.
Okay.
That's me. I see them going on to the next round, and then I don't know who they'll face. We'll see what happens.
I think PSG. I actually see PSG
Come back?
coming back. I mean, they don't really need a major comeback. They don't need.
They need one
they don't
goal.
need anything
That's
major.
literally
One
all
goal,
they
they
need.
go
One
through.
goal.
And they're usually very strong at home.
They are.
Right.
Very strong.
But they have Manure
Isn't
and Verratti out.
Verratti,
That is
and
true.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Verratti was their best player, and
He
he's
was.
not gonna be there.
Verratti, yeah, he
Nah,
is
that's
their
a huge
best.
loss. That's a huge loss.
He
midfielder.
was
huge.
I'm not saying like not on paper because probably Mbappe or Neymar is, but that game, that first leg, he was their best player.
He was.
That dude was running everywhere. He was working his ass off. And then when I saw that yellow, I'm like, yeah, that's what I think is over. Because the right back, I think they could replace him easily, but to replace that machine in the midfield, I think that's gonna be a tough loss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
Because he's a workhorse, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him. That dude runs like crazy.
Yep.
I don't know. That's me. I see Dortmund going through.
Okay.
We'll see
Fair
what
enough.
What
happens.
about you? You see PSG Dortmund?
I think PSG
Come back?
will come back.
Yeah.
I think as much as we said like Neymar, Mbappe are like top notch players, they are just coming back.
They are.
They're really just
No,
like
they're getting
Neymar.
hot.
It was his first game. You know, I think Mbappe also has been sort of out.
Yeah, he's
So
been little arguments with the coach.
and
in
they're
there.
stacked also in like subs.
They are.
Shoot, Cavani.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting second leg.
Yeah,
Now,
it's gonna be a really good game. I think.
The second game of that day was Atletico Madrid Liverpool, which obviously I'm sure a lot of people definitely didn't see that outcome.
So you
want to
go to the next one?
Yeah,
You wanna go to
Yeah,
the next
well,
one?
we'll
Atletico
move
You
Madrid,
guys want to
Liverpool.
peep a highlight or no?
for this game.
We got 4 games
you
to
wanna just
cover.
go-
We
let's
got
just go
4
to the
games
next
to
game?
cover. So no,
It's
we'll
up
keep
to
it
you.
moving.
No, yeah, we
Yeah.
can keep it
All right.
moving for the
It's
other
fine.
one. Well, again, look, I'll say this. I saw Atletico Madrid winning, and to me, they had their perfect game.
They did have a perfect.
It wasn't
game.
a perfect game in general because it didn't look beautiful, but their strategy was perfect. And that's the thing that I said that Simeone is amazing at. He's an amazing tactical coach, and he builds a team that loves to work for him. Not every team can defend
Yep.
their
Yeah.
ass out.
No, they can't.
But this team, the way he has them structured, they love and they'll fight. I don't know if they fight for him or they fight for the badge, but they'll fight defensively.
both. I think
Yeah.
both.
And it was a perfect game because they scored in like what, the third, fourth minute?
7th.
Oh, so seventh
Actually,
minute?
no, fourth minute. Saul.
Fourth minute. So they
Right.
knew what they had to do. That's it. They got what they wanted, which is the goal, and then boom, sit back.
Yeah.
And they capitalized.
I feel like Atletico Madrid. I mean, the atmosphere. I watched the whole game. The atmosphere before the game, it was just
Shit
amazing.
was crazy,
Something
yeah.
that's like one of the few stadiums, kind of like Dortmund, kind of like Anfield, obviously for Liverpool. It's one of those few stadiums that you just that atmosphere just.
Nah, yeah, you feel that energy.
And obviously, at the end of the day, the ones that are playing are obviously the players on the pitch. Those are the ones actually putting in the work.
No, but I'm sure
But
it's-
it helps.
motivates them,
No,
yeah.
It motivates you.
Yeah.
and that's why
it helps.
Simeone was on that sideline going
Right.
like that. Like
and
crazy.
then he's like second to none. I mean,
But don't-
that's the
but-
only coach that I actually
But
see
at
on
the
the
same
sideline.
time, don't forget that Liverpool has the same thing.
No, they have the
Of
same.
course.
Now,
same
now
difference.
it's,
And they're warned.
you know.
Well, hold
let's-
on.
And
So hold on.
Hold on. Let's clear this up a little bit because I don't think Liverpool was. I don't think they showed up for that game, and I think that they're deadly when they do.
That's
They
the thing.
do.
And
That's
Van
the
Dyke,
thing.
I know we said this
Right.
before that he's a killer, but
Top-notch
he was
defender.
not there
Well,
that game.
I think
They
they
all-
actually
they
He
all
showed
made
up.
some terrible
all-
plays.
They all got their.
I didn't see them.
You
I don't
gotta
think
have.
they did
Right,
bad.
yeah.
That's the thing, though.
I don't think
Liverpool-
they did bad.
But this could have been that one game that they lost because they're not doing that great. You know, they're
Liverpool
doing
has been
fantastic
up
in
here.
the
Hold on.
Premier
Only
League.
And then
thing,
step
only
back.
thing
Just
the
the
Liverpool,
one game, and then maybe they'll come back.
only
after
thing that
that.
Liverpool was lacking
was finishing.
was finishing. They
Right.
could have easily
Salah-
had.
Salah
They could
coulda
have
had
easily
two
had 3
goals
goals.
So
that
then
game.
that goes.
So
then
they
that
showed
goes.
up.
So then that goes against what you guys are saying.
What do you, I never
'Cause if
said
you
that
get-
they didn't show up.
No,
I
if
just
you
said
guys-
they showed
said
up.
they
No,
didn't
no,
show
no. If
up.
you guys are saying that Madrid, Atletico had like their top-notch game, but Liverpool didn't score, but it's just a 1-0.
No, it's
It's
just
a
only 1-0.
which is
But I feel, but it's a 1-0 that
that's
works
a
for
one-
Atletico.
No. They took care of
Keeping
business.
Keeping Liverpool at bay at your own house in
Right.
round of 16, it's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look,
especially
but
the way they
look,
look
that I
this
can
season.
think
it's
of-
tougher at Liverpool.
No,
It's
of course.
tougher.
No, it is.
But that I
100%.
can think of, they had 2 clear chances, and they missed it obviously. So yeah, there was some cracks, but the fact that they limited Liverpool to 2 clear chances is an amazing defensive feat.
Well, my thing is so
And that's why
Kinda like to start
two
summing it up.
chances, they didn't even get a shot on net. By the way,
they didn't.
They didn't get
kind of
one
like to
shot
start
on
summing
net.
this game up. I want to say Atletico, honestly, again, not kind of like if you look at their actual game, it wasn't like amazing.
Right.
They did what they had to do, honestly.
Yeah.
And
But I don't see that going further.
Dude,
well,
what?
listen, that
Yo, but
type
hold
of
I
game
don't
like that,
I'm not seeing them beating a bigger team. No offense.
why not?
I
they
mean, no,
just
that's your
did.
opinion. That's fair.
They just did.
I see them going through.
They just did, but at home they took care of business. When you're at home, you got to take care of business. They took care
No,
of
but
business.
I also think this was like Liverpool's worst game of their year.
Right,
Nah,
which is
hell no.
I
like
don't know
the
about
scary
that.
part.
This was a bad game.
We're just saying that you guys are probably just saying that because you thought it was going to be maybe 4-1 Liverpool,
I mean,
No,
that's
no, no,
3-1
no, no.
Liverpool.
But that's the
not
whole.
how it
I just-
was.
Okay, but that's the whole point of this conversation. We're gonna view it differently, right?
Right.
Some of us
That's
are gonna
true.
view it as
I don't-
true.
they had a
I
shitty
think-
ass game.
Yeah.
Others because you guys want Madrid to go through.
Nah,
I'm
I don't.
looking
I
at-
don't care about either or. I'm
Yeah,
just
so
saying.
You guys
Barcelona
like
fan.
the
That's
coach. You
irrelevant.
guys,
Yeah,
it's-
I mean,
it's
either
No,
way,
dude.
different.
No, you get into it. You get into it.
Look,
That's
I
what it's all
respect
about.
Liverpool.
Exactly, which is
Exactly.
why I'm saying I think Liverpool played terrible, and I think if
I don't
they
think
show
they
up,
played terrible.
I think if they
Fair
I just
enough.
think that
I
they
don't
couldn't
think they sh-
finish.
and usually they do.
But that
Right.
I-
That's-
that
that's
doesn't mean
play-
that they played terrible
But
to me
that-
because
They
they
didn't play that great.
dominated. They
They didn't
moved
play
the
that
ball
great,
well.
and they did terrible decision making in the back, and they're usually that's their strongest suit.
Dude, they didn't.
Yeah.
What,
I
mean,
think Atletico went back to what got them to the final of the Champions League in the past probably 3-4 years, right, against
Yeah,
Real Madrid.
yeah.
They played that game.
right?
This is that one game off the season, this whole season that they actually play the way they played a couple years ago, where all they need is one goal,
Yeah, they play like an
and
Italian
that might be
team.
enough.
Well,
They know they're gonna go to Anfield. It's gonna be a tough
well,
atmosphere. It's gonna
that's
be a
the
tough
thing.
game.
They
and
need to have
Liverpool,
the same type of game. They need. Do they
Right.
have that in them? That's,
I think they do.
If they take
That's the
Liverpool,
part.
if they take Liverpool out,
And then
at
they get hit.
Anfield,
And they get
that's
hit
saying
3-0.
something.
oh,
the
of
fact
course.
that they still
No,
took
of
them
course.
out is saying something. The way I see it.
No,
Well,
it
obviously,
is.
Because
It
look,
is.
the game's still up in the air.
Of course, no, I
You know,
agree.
90
Look,
minutes
I
at
agree with
Anfield,
what
anything can
everybody's
happen.
saying. All I'm saying is to say that Liverpool played like trash is not right because they played well. They just couldn't finish.
Trash to what they normally play.
Right? No, of course. To
Look,
hit
the
their
way-
potential, yeah, they could have
The
done
way
a lot
the way
better.
that I see it is like we have all played soccer.
Right.
When you like, especially in games like this that I've noticed throughout the years, when they go away, right, in the first game, like let's say for Liverpool, their mentality is, yeah, if we score, great. If we don't, we can lose or either tie or lose 1-0. That's not that bad. Because then we can go back home in the second game and take care of business.
Right.
Maybe
That's where I feel Liverpool's mentality. Because if we got to also think like Liverpool is trying to win everything.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
the
Yeah.
trouble. They're
This,
going for
this year
everything.
they
100%.
have the actual chance
100%.
of it.
I mean, they look great.
But so let's see. I mean,
One of the
second
best
game
teams
is
in
gonna
the
be
world.
exciting.
No, I think so. I
1-0
think
is-
so.
Is good. It's good for.
Let me ask you this to kind of
So
sum
then-
this one up. Do you guys think that Liverpool and their coach, I'm talking about Liverpool in general, did they underestimate Atletico? Did they actually think that they were going to go over there?
I don't
and
think
their
I don't think it's
jersey-
underestimating. I don't think it's like anything to do with that. I think it's more of like they just didn't have a good game,
They
and
play.
that's what it was.
Yeah, they play. They play. I feel like he respects, especially that coach. Like you know that that's the thing. Both coaches are similar
Right.
because they're very competitive, and they like they respect every team.
They're also
You know what I mean?
they're similar, but they're also different.
tactically, yeah.
No,
No,
not tactically, but like one is more offensive minded,
Right.
which is
No,
club.
I'm saying I'm
The
talking
other
about
one's
the
more
competitive.
defensively. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, 100%,
They're both
yeah.
very competitive. They're,
They're both
both
up there.
very engaged in it, and their teams really love them for that.
Right.
So they give their all.
Yeah.
So at the same time, that's why I feel like no, like he respected, but they just had a tough game.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
we got to make sure we disclose that for the audience.
That's
So
tactic.
people don't know. No,
No, I
yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what's the next game? We have
Tottenham Leipzig.
You want to go that one?
Well, first go to
You want to do
Valencia,
Valencia,
against,
Atalanta?
Oof,
Atalanta, yeah.
they went out.
Yeah, just because Tottenham's a lot of
So I got a couple interesting,
4-1.
things to say about that.
That's-
4-1, but if you look at on paper, was it actually 4-1? I don't think. I honestly feel like this game could have easily been 4-4.
Valencia did miss a
4-3.
lot of chances.
Valencia
They did miss a
created
lot of
chances?
They did miss a lot.
You look at the stats.
Yeah, they missed a
You look
not
at the
even
stats.
the stats. Not even the stats. At the actual game, the chances they had, they were clear and they missed a lot.
They missed a lot of chances.
but
a
I mean-
lot
Yeah,
of clear chances.
but
Yo,
4-1 is still
Atlanta,
4-1.
I think
that
it's-
game is pretty much over.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that
over.
game is
Yeah.
over.
That's the thing. That's the name of the game, especially in Champions League. You miss goals and you get scored on 4-1.
You know what they say? What is
That's
it?
the end of
You
it.
don't put
Like,
them away.
Chances are not. I
The
mean,
goals you
if
miss,
you gotta get
watch
hats
the
off.
score.
Right.
Hats off to Atalanta for a fucking insane game. You know.
Crazy
They're on
insane.
fire, man.
Hey Bauer, fucking two goals. He had a fantastic. He trapped the ball on top of the 18, and he
Nah,
that body.
killed it.
He had an incredible body of the ball, and then just
Yo,
curved
they're,
it right
they're
into
That's
coming
the
actually
corner.
pretty
they're coming out from
interesting.
2 really hard fought good games.
Yeah.
Atlanta. They beat
And-
Roma.
And
They're
they're
a good
on
team.
the
fourth
weekend.
place
They're a
in
good
Serie
team.
A.
They're fourth
That's
place in
what I
Serie
mean.
A.
They're a
Nah,
good
they're
team.
killing
Yo,
it.
They beat not just any team.
It's like they're like a sleeper team this
Yeah.
year.
They're a sleeper team, and
Yeah.
they're also coming into this match. They were, and I don't know. I guess Valencia didn't, based on the score, they obviously didn't look. They didn't do their homework because Atalanta was actually, I think, the third team in Europe with the most goals after Liverpool and after.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
killing
but
it.
Valencia is also like 8th place this year, so they're not really like
No, they're not that strong.
But
But
they
not that
didn't-
strong, but they're
They created
they
chances.
should have.
If-
Nah, they should have
Listen,
scored.
this, like I said, this game
Yeah.
could have easily been 4-3. It's
Yeah.
not, and I think
It
because
was-
of
that's
that,
crazy.
I think because of that,
They
I
got-
think Valencia's
Nah,
out.
Atalanta got a
It's
lot
safe
of
to say
goals.
Valencia's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to say Atalanta dominated the first half.
No, they played well. I
Yeah.
thought they.
Yeah,
Second
so-
half, they're on
Although I do have to
defense.
say,
Yeah.
So
no,
this is
no.
one of those
Although I do have
games-
to say, second playing at Valencia, because obviously I see this every season with Barcelona. Most teams that play at Mestalla, they have a really tough time going over there. 90 minutes over there can be really long for any team. I'm just warning you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know?
But now they.
I mean,
they
4-1,
have a-
but-
now they have an urgency, which makes.
Nah,
a
they
difference.
definitely
So
have an
that's
urgency.
that's the,
There's-
that's the
There's
tricky
a
part.
difference between the urgency. Like they got the 4-1 in the back of their mind.
So that's the tricky part. Obviously for the second leg, and
Yeah.
we won't get too much into it, but Valencia will go all out.
right.
And then, Atalanta is going to get one goal.
One
and then
goal.
that's it.
One
Puts
goal,
everything
that's
to
it.
bed.
One
Yo,
goal
that's
is
the thing.
over.
I don't see Atalanta sitting back. I think they're gonna come out attack.
They're going to come out. Oh, yeah, of
No,
course.
for sure. Which
So-
which makes it even scarier
And
because
they have
like we
people
said,
who they're shooting.
if
man.
they score one
I
goal,
think it's gonna
if
be
they score
2-0.
one goal,
One
that's
goal's over.
it.
I think
That means
Atalanta
Valencia's
is
saw
gonna
some of
go,
their
what,
goals.
5?
Yeah.
Some of their
nasty.
goals were nasty.
I think they're gonna win 6-1 on aggregate.
What? So you don't think
So two
you
goals.
don't think Valencia
Two
is going to
goals,
score
yeah.
any goals
No,
Two
at
goals.
Mestalla?
no.
I think it's
It's
actually
tough,
going to
man.
be
It's when you lose 4-1
Atalanta's
like
going to
that.
take it, but I think
When you lose
Valencia's going to
4-1
score.
like that, and let's be real, like they probably looked at Valencia probably looked at Atlanta and was like, they never been to this round.
Yeah,
They're gonna
they
be
never-
shaky, and they came out 4-1.
On
So,
fire.
Murdered.
Yeah.
it. Murdered it.
Good
Yeah,
game.
no,
Good
Nah, they're
game.
killing
Wasn't
it.
expecting it. I wasn't. I
Told
thought
you,
it
they
was.
gon- I told you.
No.
I thought it was going to be
You
a
also
close
said
game, honestly.
Valencia was, didn't you?
I did think Valencia
Okay,
was
so
gonna
then
win
you
the
didn't
first
tell me.
game,
Yeah.
All right.
but I said
Next.
Atalanta was gonna
Next.
go through. Though.
Let's talk about.
No, wait, hold on. I did say Atalanta was gonna go
Okay,
through.
so then don't say I told you. All right, don't give me that.
Oh.
Valencia, Valencia been here.
Yo,
All right, next.
So,
Tottenham
yeah, safe to say
Leipzig.
that one, it's over with that.
Yo,
one.
Leipzig is beasting. I think they look good.
But they do
real-
this
Look,
every season
Who?
after season.
Leipzig? Nah, they
usually
look
play-
real good,
they have been
and they dominated that game
they have been like similar
away
to,
from home.
Ajax. I feel like
S-
they're
similar,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just what sucks is for teams like that is the fact that bigger clubs want to buy their players.
They're gonna buy their
best
players. Yeah, they're
which
gonna
is
get rid
like
of. But I mean,
it sucks.
Leipzig had they scored their goal on a penalty. So that's
Right.
I mean that's the only goal that happened.
And
that
that's the
game.
dude that they're
Yeah, no,
talking
but they
about.
played amazing.
Timo Werner,
He
but
might
they
be
had
going
great.
to. He might be going to.
They
team.
missed
He almost
2 shots on the top of the fucking 6.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
2 shots on the top of the 6, and he shot it right to the goalie.
Honestly,
2 times.
they did. Yeah,
He almost looks like Leipzig. They were actually playing at home. I mean, Tau was almost never
yeah.
there.
Tottenham
you know?
wasn't existent.
They
at
Had
all.
did.
one good free kick,
But-
and that was it.
But we
No, they had
also
one good free kick, and then Berwing had a
we
good
also
play in
we
the
also
beginning.
have to
Yeah,
say
yeah, I remember that.
their 2 top players for the Spurs
That's true.
are injured.
Kane and Son.
Huge.
Huge.
Well, no,
Son,
so hold on.
Son, don't disrespect. That is a killer.
He is a
Oh, he's a
He's
killer.
been a
He's
killer.
not.
He's a
Yeah, that's
beast.
a big one.
So he's
And
out.
hold on.
That's a big
He's
one.
most
And
likely out for the season.
let me ask you guys this: who did they lose over the the transfer window?
Ericsson.
So that's 3 key players.
3
But I
key
don't think
players.
Mourinho was gonna
Eriksson
play him
wasn't
anyways.
Getting love.
Ericsson was.
Ericsson wasn't.
But Mourinho wasn't gonna play him
very,
anyway.
Very
But-
key
But
player,
you know what's
but he
funny?
wasn't getting love.
Because he mentioned Kane and Son, you
Yeah.
know, like even people,
They're
you know,
top
watching
players.
like the highlights, people commenting were saying like, I don't know what Tottenham's gonna do because
Yeah.
they're missing their two main people, you know. So it's like they're kind of
They're goal
lost right
scorers,
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's actually
You know,
what
and now it's like up to Mourinho to see what he can do to pull out
I
of
don't
it.
think he can do anything
Yo,
because
now-
did you guys look at the
yeah.
at the press conference, the post game press conference from Mourinho? He was pretty much throwing the towel. He was like, "This is what I have, which I pretty much don't have anything. My team sucks right now." That's pretty much what he was saying. Which I mean,
And you
I
gotta
don't
like.
respect that at all.
I mean, you
can't come out
got
and
you
say
got
that.
to come on. You got
You have to say what's there.
It's-
That's just the
He-
truth.
But that's the type of coach he is.
He
He's
has that
very
tactic
blunt.
'cause he
He's
likes to-
not the type.
He
and
he likes
it
to
is a
do that to
tactic.
take
Yeah.
all the pressure away from the players and on
It
I
is
him.
think he's
tactic.
doing this on
It is a
purpose.
tactic.
Not, I don't think so. I know he's doing it because
He's
he
doing
said
it on
it. He
purpose.
said he's done
Yeah?
that. Yeah.
He
So
does.
this will
one-
motivate the players.
Not
Not just,
just
this
that.
isn't the
No,
first
no.
season he's done that.
He
does
does
it all
You
the
know
time.
what? Why he also does it? Because
Why?
reporters ask stupid questions.
No, that's true.
So he does
They
it
do.
just to be an asshole towards them.
No, that's true.
He does shit like
you
that.
see
He
that
does.
game where he was talking to himself?
Yeah. And
Nah, but with that
has
being
been-
said, though,
Reminds me
Tottenham
of
look
somebody I
real
know.
bad, man. And I mean, look. Let's say we put Kane and Son in, right? Like, okay, great, they're in there, but what are they gonna do if they can't get the ball to them? Like, they didn't have any attacking
They
threat.
did. They
But
did
that's-
wake up the last
the
15,
last 15
20,
minutes.
and that usually happens with
Yeah,
teams.
having
but-
them as a threat
but
is a
making
big deal.
a comment like that, like Kane and Son, both of them work hard. They work.
No, they
for it.
work
They're not the
super
type
hard.
of. They're not the type to just stay in the box and
No.
hope that the ball gets.
But
there.
that's my
Right.
thing, though.
Son is like he created
almost
opportunities
all
for
over the
himself.
He does,
yeah.
but
He's
like
like a winger, but
they
he's
didn't
more
even
like a
have the
midfielder.
opportunity to create.
He's huge.
Well,
Son
you
is
can't
huge.
say that when he's not in there. Like
I'm saying
he
all
would
right,
have created for
it-
himself.
But it's not like they didn't have any
What do you
creative
guys think
players,
about,
man. They had
Luka?
hold up. They
Luka
had
Moura?
Dele Ali. They had Luka Mora.
I don't think
Like
he
they
looks
have
good.
creative
Let's-
players.
Dele Alli's good, but he's not like that great.
they're
I get that,
Look,
but
they're
look,
inconsistent.
Son has
he makes some good plays,
inconsistencies
but
Wait a
Dele
minute.
Ali
Dele
also
Ali,
counts a
Dele
lot
Ali, I
on-
don't think he's gonna be there for the second leg.
But that's crazy. But that's what I'm saying.
He's not,
Son,
Why not?
Son isn't like
I think-
100%
I think
on
he
all
got
the
a card
time.
or something.
He's
Something
not
happened.
100%, but he's 99%.
No, he won't be there for the second
Nah,
leg.
not even 99. I'll
Bro,
say 80,
you can't-
85,
you
90%.
can't, like
He's not on all the time though. He's
The
not.
game that he hurt himself, he scored 2 goals.
I'm not saying he's not a killer because I like him. All I'm saying is that he's not on all the time.
Right. But I mean,
So to say that if he would have been there, would have made a difference. I don't think so because their whole team just looked bad. Apart from like their defenders.
I don't know. They have had games that their whole team looked bad, and he carried them. Kane carried them. Like you got to think like this. Like at the same time, like I put myself in situations where we played, and if like our top 2 players go down,
It's over.
it's hard for anybody to step like, and you can't think of the players to step up.
Well, that's
a lot
what,
of players
that's
get
what
nervous.
makes them that players. That's the
Right.
fact that they step up in
That's the-
situations where
right,
you need it
right.
to happen.
But in teams like that, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, unfortunately, they don't have a great bench.
you know what I mean. It's like let's be real. It's the same thing
I mean-
when Ronaldo was at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
When he would get hurt or something will happen, where's the team?
Not
Who-
for
who
nothing
would
though. We're
step up?
talking about one of the best players in history.
But it's still a top player.
Nah, I
That's
feel
my
you.
point.
We're
That's
talk-
one. We're also
Now,
talking about
wait,
one player.
Wait, so do you think that's also a lack of mindset from
It
other
is,
players,
it
is. Oh,
or,
hell yeah.
or do you
Because
think
other
it's
players-
or do you think it's the fact that the team puts them on such a pedestal that other
Both.
players get upset about
Both.
it and then
Both.
just like
not get upset about it. I feel like players just go down and like they put their head down and they're like, damn, well, if Ronaldo or
he's
if,
out,
like,
yeah,
a Kane
yeah.
or a Son is not here, damn, like what are we gonna do?
right.
You know what I mean? Like the same way that we're questioning this of like, damn, we don't have a player up there. They're also going through that. That is like, damn, we don't have anybody.
So,
like
so what do you guys
Yeah,
think?
who's gonna score?
Moving
Nah, but
forward, what do you guys think? Moving forward with this game.
Leipzig.
yeah, I
Leipzig
think
staying?
I
You
think
too?
this is over.
Matt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leipzig's gonna take
I
it. I
think
think
Because they're gonna be home.
I
like,
think
yeah, it's
I think if they capitalize on those chances that in the
I think
six,
Todd is actually gonna turn it around.
No.
They'll
Because
probably take it.
so because we said that, now you want to be the opposite.
No, I just think that
So-
they're gonna turn it around, just in
I just-
general. But I still don't like
Yeah,
what he
it's
said.
gonna
though.
be.
Leipzig's got. I mean, they had some opportunities and they have to put it away. That's the problem. You know,
I mean-
shoot with your fucking right foot or your
Yo,
left foot.
Damn,
yo, we're gonna have to cut that out.
What if he doesn't have a right foot?
Jesus.
Who?
Yeah.
Wait, stop. I got it right foot.
So, anyways, that's what the
Nah.
Champions League there.
Yo.
Kind of up,
My but nah, just back to Tottenham one quick second though, because I'm gonna say, like again, I don't know if you guys saw the game or not, but to me, Berwing, the new signing for Tottenham, has been their best player since he came on, like since they
And
signed
he's
him.
young too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and to me, he's better than Son. He's better than better than Kane. I think he's better than all their players. And he was
Who's this
there,
again?
Berwing or Bergwijn. He came in since he came in, he's been killing it, working hard. He's had 2 games so far since they got signed. He scored on 1, and he also almost scored on this game. And that's my thing. Like he has that thing where he's like trying to put the team on his back, but it's hard when you're just that one player and everybody else around you is just trash. Like they're not playing well.
Right.
So that's the thing.
They're not trash.
They're
just
not trash.
playing
They're
well.
just not playing well. So like
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like even if Son was there that game, this wasn't the game for like anybody
think
to
it
step
would've made
in.
a
Time.
huge
Well, this is
difference,
the
though.
thing.
It
Well, this
makes-
is why
it would've made a
everybody's
huge
Bro,
difference.
like unfortunately, it makes a difference.
It
This
does.
this is why I say like that other teams that have like Messi or have Ronaldo, like it makes a difference just having that player there, just
100%.
having that chance. It does. It makes the
does.
team better. It makes the
does make
team,
the team better.
like want to play.
Kind of
'Cause-
motivates them.
Right, because we want to say like
It does, in a
a
way.
Real Madrid, man. Like
So-
if they lose when they will lose a Ronaldo, they still had the top players, like top players.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like players wouldn't show up. So and now we're talking about a smaller team. Well, not
So-
a smaller team,
nah,
but a
well,
team
not a-
with
yeah, I
less
got you.
names.
So I'm saying. So then, with that said, if Son comes back next game, you still see Leipzig going through?
First of all, it's not realistic because he's not coming back. He's out for the season.
Is he?
Is he out for the
Yeah,
season?
they're saying that
Is
he's
what they
out.
said?
He's basically out for the season.
Because this game's not
Is
till
he?
March 11th. So
Yeah,
it still
but they're
gives him a
not-
couple
I heard
weeks.
that. No, I heard that. Like Mo
had
said that he's
surgery.
not counting with him, but that there's still a chance he could play.
There's still a chance, but like the chance is very small. He
Yeah,
had
no,
surgery.
they
Like,
lost a lot of they lost a lot of players.
The one that might come back and they're still trying to figure out is Kane. But still, you
Yeah, I
gotta
think
come
that one's
back.
even
You've been
tougher.
out
But
for
look,
that long.
and this goes back to it just goes back to how people are feeling it. It's just that Tottenham right now is kind of in limbo. They're like they're
They're
not
like in transition mode.
It's
I mean, I
weird.
feel
It's a
like, I
weird
don't know.
position.
It is
and
a weird
you're-
position.
it's kind of shaky for them right now.
Right.
All right.
But
I
we
still think they're gonna pull it through though. Somehow, I don't know. But
we have 4 games upcoming. We have 2 games Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and we have 2 games on Wednesday.
All right.
Right.
All right.
You
Let's
wanna
just
touch
run.
the- You wanna
Why
touch
don't we
bases
just
on
do
this?
like
Like
quick,
just
a quick
you want
a
to do
quick touch
predictions
on
or
quick prediction
just a
on
quick prediction.
how you
on it?
guys feeling about these next couple
Bayern's
games.
about to violate.
Let's
Bayern's
Chel-
gonna-
Chelsea
versus Bayern.
Bayern's gonna
Chelsea,
violate
Bayern
3-0.
playing-
Like
they're
I
playing
said,
in
the
London,
first
by
round.
the way. for
3-0.
those that don't
Oh,
know.
they're playing in
They're
London?
playing in London. by the way.
3-0.
Away, I don't think it matters.
3-0. I'm not gonna explain. Just go through the score. 3-0.
Damn.
No, because then we'll go in
Nah,
depth.
I
yeah.
think
yeah,
2-0.
we'll talk.
That's
Yeah, we'll
fine.
talk about
I
That's
it
want
fine,
to
that's
say
fine.
I want to say 2-0.
2-0.
Lewandowski is
Wait,
the
look,
So wait,
killer.
hold
2-0
on.
Bayern.
3-0,
Bayern, yeah.
3-0 Bayern.
Bayern.
2-0 Bayern.
2-0 Bayern.
Chelsea doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Let's be
Uh,
honest.
So
Their best
I
forward
got
is out.
I got 2-1. I think Chelsea will always, probably score a goal here or there.
They don't
whatever.
have anybody to score. Let's be honest.
All right, Napoli,
Tammy's
Barcelona.
wait, you're not even going to throw a score?
Yeah,
I,
what do
no,
you-
I agree with 2-0.
Oh, all right.
2-0. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
Respect.
you
So
set
we
it
all
off.
got-
Set it
we-
off right there. Set it
Napoli,
off.
Barcelona.
Set it off. What you think?
I think Barcelona's gonna win.
Good game.
1-0.
That's a
1-0?
good game.
1-0. Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's a wait. Go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, I know you a fan.
I'm a huge fan.
That's a good game.
Huge Barcelona
Respect
fan,
it.
by the way. That's
Napoli is.
I think 1-1.
If anybody didn't
1-1?
know, he's a
Fair
Barcelona fan.
I honestly I think 1-1.
That favors.
I'm gonna
Barca.
leave. You know what?
1-1
No.
Yeah, but
1-1.
Napoli-
2-1 Napoli.
Napoli,
2-1
really?
Napoli.
That's what I
yeah.
think too.
Oh wow.
I think
All right.
2-1 Napoli. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2-1 Napoli.
I'd 2-1 Napoli. Yeah.
And we'll get again, guys.
Napoli's-
We'll get
Sorry,
more.
just
We'll get
copycat?
more in depth with these
Oh,
games.
my boy just said it.
Hopefully this
in
thing.
the near future.
Okay, and then we have Real Madrid, Manchester City.
3-0, man. I mean, Real Madrid. I'm sorry.
3-0.
3-0.
Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think they gonna
Damn,
violate.
My boy going all out.
Yeah, nah.
What do you think, Carlos?
I think it's 1-1 Man City.
I mean, it does benefit them.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Matt?
Yeah,
my
that's
boy
what you
struggling.
I think,
struggling back there.
No, sorry, I was just fixing something.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that's a tough one.
It is a
I think
tough one. Should be a
2-0.
good game.
2-0 Real.
Wow. So you're giving no chance to Man City. And
Sometimes
their
I think
offensive power. 'cause
sometimes
they have
it-
offensive power.
I mean, yeah,
They
sure,
both got offensive.
sure,
huge.
sure, but
Both of them.
Very similar teams.
Yeah.
Let's say.
In one
Very-
way.
yeah,
One
but it
way or
also
On and off.
yeah, but exactly. It also it
Yeah.
all depends on if
That's
De
the thing.
Bruyne's in his motion, if
Right, right.
Sterling's doing well, Aguero's up to speed. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it all just depends on how
I
they're
think,
doing that week.
I think we're gonna have a lot of goals here. I think it's gonna be 3-2 Real Madrid.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right.
But those 2 goals are going to be huge for Man City.
Last one, Leon
Huge.
Juventus.
Yo, don't do me dirty on this one, all right?
I've said it from the first episode.
Damn.
Leon is gonna win, not just this game, but they're gonna beat Juventus
Give me a
overall.
score. Just give me a score.
I said that.
What?
Overall, or just
No,
this
no,
game?
just for this
1-0 Leon.
So
Can't do
Ronaldo's not
Bro,
going to come
you
through.
can't even like.
Ronaldo always comes through for these type of games.
Don't even say that with a straight
I'm a-
face.
Yeah,
What
hold
do
on.
you
Let me
think,
just
Matt?
jump because I like Juve, so I'm gonna go 2-0 Juve.
Juventus.
Wait, repeat
Ronaldo.
that again.
2-0
Ronaldo
no.
will score.
What you said before that?
Juve.
You
Fan.
like
Yeah,
Juve?
Juventus.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Carlos.
That's why we got
Um,
Inzaghi jersey on the table.
Oh.
There you go.
Disrespect.
I like him as a player. I'm not a huge fan of the team.
Yeah,
but
for
Leon.
AC Milan. He was. So yeah, Juve. I think Juve wins.
Yeah, I think
Give me a
Leon.
score.
Ronaldo 2-0.
Fair enough. Listen, he's huge. He comes through for
Nah,
these
he
type of
is
games.
Does,
Yeah.
yo. Champions
You know?
League is his
Whatever,
thing.
That is
yeah.
big. Wait, what about you?
2-1 Juve.
All right, Leon.
Yeah, I like 2-1 Juve.
All right. I already said a goal by Memphis Depay, 27th minute.
Okay.
All right, but until next time, leave your comments down below on what you thought about these
Appreciate
games.
that.
But also let us know what you think about the upcoming 4 games. All right. Thank you. Take care. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.